Hello, people. We are downstairs in my Florida room. I had to figure out how to zoom this in because it was too big. But here's my son's equipment downstairs. As you see, cable machine. You can flies. You know, you can do triceps, pull downs, all kinds of stuff. Traps. You got the bar down there and work biceps. Over here, we got legs. You can do back, legs on this, traps too. Or what's it called? Lats. As you see over there, bench. Bench can go down the flat, the incline. So you can do bench, flat bench, incline, overhead shoulder press. And if you can remove the bench, and then you can do drop down, and you can do and the bar will raise up some, and then you can do squats. But we also have this bench, which declines, inclines, flats. You got the bench, the free weight's about 315 pounds. And then if you notice, the bench also raises as a squat rack. The only thing we're missing that I would like to have would be some dumbbells would be nice, but it's okay. We'll work on it. But the place is, you know, it's just our Florida room / storage. We got some bikes. When I lose enough weight, I can ride the bikes. But right now, I mean, they're good, nice bikes, but at my weight, you just have the tires mushed down. I don't like it. So we'll start. We get down about 260. We'll start doing some bikes, ride around. But for now, we're gonna keep doing our 3 cardios a day. And then in between sessions, whether it's in the morning or afternoon, because if we're busy in the morning, then we'll do it in the afternoon. If we got something to do in the afternoon, we'll do it in the morning, and we'll do our strength training. Just it's something, since we're missing out at the gym, you know what I mean, in the mornings, this will make up for it. It's not like we're going hard or anything like that. It's just you know, so things don't start falling apart as we're losing our weight and stuff. You know, I'm just starting to feel some kind of way. And I'll be down here with my flip-flops and my no shirt, so no judging. And I just give you an idea of what I've been doing and stuff, and I might film, 1 rep and then, cut you off and I'll finish out. So I'll probably end up doing like each exercise. I'll probably do 3 reps, probably of anywhere from 10 to 15. I try to get 15 out of all of them. So we'll just be going like light to mid-weight, give you an idea. All right. And then we got the tripod, so we'll use the tripod so you'll see me. We'll get to use it. And we'll have the dog down here with us. And then, obviously I can't play music while I'm recording, but I'll play while we're off. Still can't figure out how to find good music, but I'll figure it out. Okay, bye. All right, people. Coffee time. This is our 3rd coffee. All right, so first we're going to do is pull downs. We got about 40, 50 pounds on there. This is going to be more or less like this. It's going to work lats. Okay. Bring it in. Step back. Make sure your arms locked out. Full stretch. Nice and slow. Hold. Let it go. Let it go. We'll do 15 of these. We'll only do about 15, 20 second rest in between. Extra. The whole point, we're going to try to concentrate on this in our outer breast, and we're going to try to work on our breast, man. Try to, the muscles there. If I lost all the weight, I got down about 1 something, it would flex, but I still want to be big, so we'll concentrate on that. All right, I'm going to get 2 more sets in, and then we'll go something else. All right, people, we're back. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those were called lat pull downs. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. So I like to be in the zone. I like the, you know, same like in the gym. You know, if I'm on the, what do you call it? Yeah, cable machine. I like to be in that area and just use that for everything. Like now we'll switch. Just give you an idea what we're gonna do. These, I believe, are called face pulls. These are gonna work. Okay. Like I said, anytime I say something, correct me if I'm wrong. Don't be afraid to. You know, old dog learn new tricks all the time. So we'll step back a little bit. We're gonna stretch it out again. And we're gonna pull it to more or less like the nose. And we'll do another 15 of those too. Ready? Let's go. And this is the same weight as what I use for the lats. We'll do a 3 set of 15 on that. We're gonna have to name the gym. Y'all got any ideas? Throw them in the comments. I don't know. Think it's something funny. That's what we'll call our gym. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 more sets of those 15 reps. All right, and then we'll switch it up again. I'll see you in a minute. All right, people. I don't know if you can hear me good. I mean, I won't know until I recheck the videos, but I mean, we're in a closed room and stuff. I mean, there are screen windows, no glass, so. But I'll find out afterwards, and then we'll figure that out. But we're gonna still use this setup. So we done lats, traps. Now we're gonna switch up. We're gonna do pull downs, triceps. Okay. So what you want to do is, obviously, we're gonna get it first, bring it down. Then you want to lock your elbows, and then you just want to bring it. You see it? Bring it up, bring it down. I'm gonna use the same weight. I don't know if I gotta lower it or not. So we're gonna try with the same weight, see what we can get. I mean, if it's heavy, we'll do 10, 3 sets of 10. I don't know, we'll see. It's at 40, 50, so. All right, ready? Let's go. I don't know if we'll get 15 every time, but I'm gonna shoot for it this time. All right, we got 15. I don't know if we'll get every 115, but I'll try. As far as when the lats, the face pulls, man, I can feel the burn. You feel the burn up in there. Yeah, it feels good. All right, where you at? All right, y'all thinking of a name yet? Unconventional gym. See, a lot of people, influencers on there, and a lot of people give you advice to, you know, it works for some people, whatever. They'll tell you to do the, you know, your training, like they call it a split. You know, like, I don't know, chest, arms, shoulders, back, I don't know, stuff like that. Which I guess works, you know, daily, whatever. Back when I was training, I used to do full body, head to toe. I loved it every day. And heavy, I'd go heavy on everything. And cardio, I was good, I was having fun. It felt good. Like you see, I still got a lot that's still in me. But just let myself go, man. But we're gonna work on it. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna get this. We're gonna grow ourselves, and hopefully we're gonna grow our channel. Let's get it. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna hit 2 more sets of about 10 to 15 reps, and I'll be back. All right, people, we're back. So as far as these go, we did traps, lats, and triceps. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can. Let me see. You see the? Can you see it? Yeah. This bar is connected down there I don't know, but I'm trying to work this camera, man. But anyway, that's connected down there. It's not, the most comfortable bar for me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab it, stand up, then we're gonna curl it, biceps. I'd rather a straight bar, a little shorter, maybe cut the ends off, but this is actually made, you can hook it up here, which I'll show you later, and we'll do some more stuff with it. But for now, we're gonna do arms. We're gonna do some pull-ups. I'm gonna show you this first set, then I'm gonna run and get the baby some water. I forgot the water. All right, let's get going. Okay, here we go. Down. Same weight, I haven't changed the weight. And on those last 2 reps of the triceps, I did get 15. A little hard towards the end, but I got them. Push through. Give it this belly, be able to go down a little straighter, huh? I don't even know where we're at. I think it's 13. Ooh. Ain't gonna lie, that was a pretty good burn. But we'll still go for the 15, but we'll 10 to 15 burnout, shoot for 15. Definitely felt it. It's been a while. I mean, I know I've been going to the gym, remember, in the mornings, but I don't know what it is. Ever since the cardio, losing the weight, I don't know. I feel like my muscles were also dying too. I don't know if that makes sense, but I gotta pick it up. But I'll do 2 more sets of those. Shoot 15, okay? And then we'll go from there. All right, see you in a minute. All right, people. So we're done. We did 3 different muscle areas with the top one. The traps, lats, and triceps. Then we hit the bar on the bottom. We did biceps, which, bringing up that bar is your cable, so the cable's pulling back down. So as I'm pulling up, it's pulling down, and it puts a strain on your lower back. So that's gonna help strengthen your lower back too, if not hurt you, but we're not gonna go heavy. Even though it was so heavy at the end. Now we're gonna work the sides, which you'll see, we'll bring in, it's gonna, the chest, this area right here, should build this up, and then as you come in, should build the center, bring it up, all right? And that's a really important, this one, to get on. So we're gonna use the same weight again, which might be a little lighter for this, but going through the time we're about to spend, we're gonna keep trying to go heavier and heavier on this, because this is really gonna help us with our chest, as far as bringing the side over and getting, all this fat and stuff on the side, it brings it over, tighten it up, okay? So let's try it, let's get it in. Sweating bad down here. Let's go. All right, let's see what we get. We'll try for 15. Yeah, it's a little light, but it's okay. It's for the day. Or I might go up 1 more on with the weight after this. Because it's at the end, that squeeze it right here at the end is what you want. The resistance ain't that bad. So, I don't know where we at. I think we're at 8. Well, I messed up on the camera, it's because we're talking. You want to try to go back as far as you can, I try to straighten it out, Straighten it out. I don't like to hit bottom. See, like that, I don't like that. I like to try to control it and stop right before. But yeah. All right. That also hits my biceps. I can feel in here. Through here, I can feel it too. But all right, we'll do 2 more sets of those at 15 reps. I'm gonna go in and raise the weight up 1 more. I think they go up 10 pounds every time. I think that's how it works on this one. All right, see you in a minute. All right. We're back. Oh, you see that? I getting some sun the other day, huh? We might get a little bit more today. Let's see. We do our afternoon. Maybe get some more. That sun's out today. So I got those in, and yeah, the weights, they go up by 10 pounds. So I had to go up another 10. That put it at 60 pounds. So we were doing 50 pounds on the rest, and then we did the last 2 reps of these was 60. So that's 1, 2, 3 different muscles on that, 1 muscle on that, 1 muscle on this. That's 5 muscles we worked. So we did 5 muscles, 3 sets each at 15 reps each. That's good. Tomorrow, every day we'll do the same thing, Monday through Friday. We'll do the same thing, but tomorrow we'll add. We're gonna hit the bench. On the bench, I can set up for overhead presses, work our shoulders, you know what I mean? And then we'll do incline, about like that, chest, and then we'll do a flat, chest, all right? We'll add that. Obviously, we gotta work on our chest. Even as big as I am now, man, if my chest was blown out, we'd be looking all right. My arms always been big, but I ain't gonna lie, neither on those. When I raised the weight, even in the beginning, it's hurting through here. Right through here, I could feel it in the bicep. Because, yeah, you're working the muscle, but the chest a little bit. But, it's like, to me, I think it's like 50-50. So you're also working, and it's not like curling or tries or, stuff like that. It's a different movement so it'll work part of your biceps, so I ain't complaining. But yeah, got a late start today on it. I wanted to do it about 9 o'clock, but what I did was when I got back from the park, like I said, I had to do laundry. So as soon as it hit sun up, I went ahead and started some laundry. So, I wanted to do the wash and dry before I came out. Plus I did some chores inside the house, and then of course edit and uploaded this morning's videos. So I got all that done this morning, and then I finally got the laundry out and stuff. So it was about, I don't know, about 10, because it's about 10:35 now. We got about 35 minutes in. So like I said, tomorrow we'll add that. I want to make like an hour routine, so we'll see when we add that, the time difference, and if we have to add something else, we'll add something else. But and the muscle choices I'm choosing are gonna be ones I need. So I definitely need chest, and then maybe too, while we're out and walking, I might start doing some body squats out there. As we go around the track, might stop maybe on the corners. Each corner, I'll stop, drop, do 10 squats, 10 squat body weight. Walk, hit the next corner, 10 by, in every corner I'll hit, we'll see. Sounds good. I don't know, man, I'm just geeked up, I'm really getting more and more geeked up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I don't know how to say it. The way I feel, but I'm not taking it seriously, it's like my life depends on it, you know what I mean? I don't know if I sound stupid, right? But, there's nothing wrong with me, you know what I mean? God forbid, and God knows what'll happen later, But as far as now, it's like, I feel like my life depends on it, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. To me, it's like doing this is my way of earning another 20 years of life. I don't know. Make sense? Don't make no sense. I don't know. But that's the way I feel. In case y'all wondering, you see all my tattoos, all my tattoos are my children on my arms. And then you got this, now 14, 15, 13, Jesus. At 14, I looked like a grown man. I was so fit. I used to do like 50 sets of one arm chin-ups each, and then another 50 pull-ups, do about 20 easy. Used to do push-ups on the floor with my mom standing on my back, you know what I'm saying? I said 14, 15. My dad was intimidated by me, which he had no reason to be, but he was. But I was a pretty big guy, big kid. I was just a big kid. But they used to always call me Popeye when I was young. My arms was always bigger than my, I was like 5'9", 185, 195, I was good. But as of today, here we are. But like I said, 20 years, man, that put me at 72, 73. You know, that's 20 years to give my kids to have babies and, you know, get married and stuff. I got you know, we'll talk about it. I have a total of 4 sons, 2 daughters. My first son was with my first girlfriend. And then my second son was with, you know, my second girl. And then I had my second 2 sons with the one I married. And then after that, I had 2 girls with my last one. And my oldest, he has 2 babies. Y'all know how I get. That menopause will kick in. But he has 2 beautiful babies. A beautiful boy and a beautiful girl. Yeah, but they lucky they had 2 beautiful parents. He's a good-looking kid, and they have a beautiful mom. He's a good kid. He's in the Army. You know, he grew up without me. His mom did a good job raising him. He turned out to be a good young man. I'm proud of him. We don't see eye to eye, you know, we don't speak. But who knows, maybe things will change. And then I got my second one, Daniel. He's named after me. First one's Emmanuel. Second one's Daniel. It's named after me. His mom was, I was really close to her, man. We were really good friends. I mean, in the beginning, I was terrible, man. I was terrible. I was young. I was terrible. I was out there. Did a lot of mean things towards her, which even today, you know, we talk. We keep in touch all the time. You know, I consider her a good friend. I apologize every chance I get, even to this day. So if you're watching, I apologize. You know, but even to this day, you know, she's still a good friend. And the son we have, you know, he grew up, you know, in the city, you know, caught up in that life, pretty similar to me, which, you know, you get older, you know, so we change, you know, but, you know, a lot of things he does, you know, is wrong, but it's all the same stuff I used to do, you know, but it doesn't make it right, you know what I mean? You know, as parents, we don't want our kids to grow up to be like us, you know, we want them to be better, you know what I'm saying? We want them to be better in every way, you know, don't be like me, you know, I still love them, you know, I love them, I don't blame them, so I know how it is, you know, growing up in the cities. That's why I got out, man. I ran away, got out. I did what I had to do. If I didn't, God knows where I'd be today. But if he's watching, his mom's watching, shows him whatever, you know, just change. You know, you're older now. There's no excuses. You know what I mean? You make your own decisions, your own choices. You're a man now. It's time to behave like one. You know, I'll always love you. And then my 2 boys, those was with my, you know, I actually married their mom, and you know, I was there for their births and raising them. You know, I actually raised them 2 by myself. Well, yeah, about 7 years I had help with my daughter's mother. She was pretty much the only mother to them that they can actually say, you know what I mean? She was actually there in their lives, you know what I mean? And participated and helped them, you know? And even today, she's there for them and me, you know? We separated, had nothing to do with her. That's when I went into my hole. You know, one day we'll talk about it. You know, it's the depression, anxiety. I just fell in a hole, and I couldn't do nothing for myself, couldn't do nothing for them, and I just put everything on her shoulders. And you know, she was there for a while, man, for the longest. Especially, you know, I was overweight, and I used to be big. I think I was 427 at one time when I first had my strokes at 40 or 44, I can't remember. And I had 2 strokes in 1 week. But she was there. She's still there today, man. If I need anything, she'll be there for me. And the kids, you know. She's a good person. But so I skipped over my wife, my ex-wife. Yeah, man, it was rough before marriage, but you know, women, they like the bad guys, and guys like them bad girls, you know, we fall for it. And not saying she's a bad person, you know, I believe she always loved me, but she was just, you know, caught up out there in the streets. She just, street life, you know what I mean? Which, you know, she, in the beginning, before I met her, she chose it over her own family, so I should have known better. I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, dog her out and stuff. But yeah, she ended up leaving me and the children. The baby was, I don't know, about a year, and the other one was 3 years. So I pretty much raised them. They're 27 and 23 now, but they're good boys, good hearts. I raised them down here, you know, in the country. You know, and that was the point why I moved down here before she had left us. You know, she never left her home. You know, we were down here a couple months and she decided to go. She missed the city life. And but they're good. They're good boys. They grew up with good hearts. You know, my oldest one, his name's Zeke. He's a big boy. And then my youngest one, Joshua, this all his equipment. He's down here every morning. He doesn't miss. Since he put this equipment down here, he doesn't miss the morning. And then when he's working, as soon as he gets out, he comes straight, gets his workout in, and then he'll shower and stuff. Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight. He built his chest, is built up, arms, everything. He's done really good in forearms. He's always trying to compete with me in my forearms and arms. Don't get it wrong. I mean, he's tight. I'm just more big bone. You know what I mean? He's more of a smaller bone. The oldest one got the big bone. He didn't get the big bone. You know, he stayed small his whole life. He didn't give a chance. He didn't let it get a chance to expand him. You know what I mean? He caught it beforehand, you know, obviously because he probably seen what I went through. But I don't know. That's it for the day, and then we're gonna get our afternoon walk, and then we'll get our evening walk. I know y'all see me bouncing back and forth. Sorry about that. It's driving you nuts. It's driving me nuts. It's my anxiety, man. And I'm here alone, just me and the pup. But you know, it gets to you, you know what I'm saying? It's either that or start tapping on my foot like crazy, then I'll be bouncing around. But if y'all still here listening and stuff, man, I really appreciate you listening. If not, I'm just talking to me on the phone, which, to be honest with you, it does help. You know what I mean? Just to get it out and have someone to talk to, even if it's just me I'm talking to. You know? But if you're out there, man, give me a like, leave a comment. And if you're new, hit the subscribe, hit the like. For all of you watching, let me know, you know, also leave comments about the training. If you feel something different, something, you know, let me know how y'all feeling. I mean, not to say I'm going to listen and do it, but I'll listen, I'll take it in, you know what I mean? And you never know, I might, you know what I mean? But, you know, been doing it for a while, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I know everything, but I've been at this for a little while. The problem is, you know, then y'all say, wow, you've been at it since 11 years now. Yeah, but it hasn't been straight, man. I've been, you know, I first went in right after I had my strokes and lost 87 pounds and, you know, was doing good. Strength training, full body every day, HIIT program. I was doing it all, man. I was doing 4 hours a day almost in the gym. I mean, people just thought I was nuts. They didn't know where I was getting it from, especially as big as I was. But, you know, I don't smoke, don't drink, you know. My lungs were good. I was at it. Gave it my all every time. But, you know, this is a new program. The cardio and everything. I just, man, hope I can work around the rain coming, because it's going to be coming. If we can get through August, September, man, we're good. And let me know how y'all feel about the training. I know how to do this, you know what I mean? Like, this talk alone is like 15 minutes. You know, I like to try to keep, you know, obviously the shorts will cut up, but then, you know, for YouTube, especially if you get monetized, you know, you got to run commercials and stuff. So, you know, I like to, if I ever get lucky enough to get monetized, you know, that's the only way that's going to happen is with your guys' help. I mean, I need subscribers, but I also need you guys to watch the whole videos, because it's watch time hours. I know I'm asking a lot of you guys, man, but it would help me so much, man. You know, it would help me. Besides the extra funding just to live on, you know what I'm saying? Just the purpose of everyday life, you know what I mean? It would be amazing, you know what I mean? You know, and then with that extra income, I'd be able to do more, you know what I mean? Be able to go different places and different tracks, different parks, you know, different areas. Be able to work on my truck, fix it, buy some parts and these. Definitely need shocks and tires, and I ain't had a tune up in probably 6 years. God bless her, she's still going though, man. She takes me as far as, you know, next town over, so I'm not gonna complain. I love her. But until then, you guys can always go down into the bio and hit the link, buy me a coffee, and look out for a brother. You know, I ain't, you know, if you can't, you can't. It's understandable. I know it's hard out there, man. It's hard. It's hard. It's no matter what, I'm gonna keep going. You know, if anything I ask of you is just to stick with me, man. Stick with me. And the comments, those comments, man, are really motivating. I really love when you guys comment. But that's it. We're gonna chug down some water. I went through, since we've been down here, I'm already on my second bottle. I'll hit the 2 bottles, man, because I've been sweating up a storm. And then what time is it? It's only 10:47. We'll probably hit the track between 1 and 3, probably closer to 1. Get it done a little earlier. So yeah. So we'll get that done. But I felt good. It felt good. It felt good. Do it again tomorrow. We'll try to stay consistent. Like I said, the training we'll just do Monday through Friday, and I just try to hit. I try not to make it too long as far as the video goes. You know, maybe a rep of everything. That's about it. And then maybe we'll have a little talk. I don't know. If y'all don't like these talks, let me know if I'm just blowing hot air. But like I said, though, it's for me, so I don't know. Just when you get to this part, just cut out. Or let it run and walk away. Or leave a text and tell me to hush up. But all right, people, love you guys. Take care.